Hey guys, I'm Raffi. I taught the intermediate class at May Wildfire 2016, and I'm here to go over two of the things that we have gone over in the intermediate class. The first one being cheat death. So cheat death is what you follow almost directly after you learn your cheat roll, and it's the most basic move that you can learn immediately following it. So I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like from start to finish out of a cheat roll. And finish. So now, to start, two of the main important parts is going to be your transition from when you're going from your cheat roll into the actual swap. And then from there, the next point is making sure that when the swap is complete, that both points of the staff are located closer to your wrists or your hands rather than on the upper arm or on your shoulder. As well as matching the falling speed with the the part that's rolling down your arm with the hand that's actually guiding it along. So to start off with the actual transition from cheat roll into it, what I recommend is you pull away an arm and get used to the fact that you can continue theoretically a cheat roll without that arm, right? You can continue having it roll for just a small second without that arm. Now, after you've felt comfortable doing that, you instead of just ripping it away, you take that bottom arm, right? So you take that arm and you just put it on top, like this. So now both arms should be at wrist point to wrist point. For a really smooth transition, I recommend bringing both wrists together and then both wrists apart. Now, when you are doing this transition from wrist to separation of the wrist, at the end of it, the hand that is on top, you want to lightly, very gently create a circle or a grip around the dragon staff itself, and then the dragon staff will be resting on the arm that it'll be traveling down. Now, continuing with that, let's get into that again. Do the transition, and now, as soon as you have that grip, and everything's all stable, you are in the process of making that happen. You are raising your hand to almost about an 75 to 80 degree angle upwards, letting it fall down to roughly around shoulder length. Now you can see by the markers that I'm keeping within a certain distance from the center. I'm typically keeping around about 6 inches from the center. So with the swap, up, down, you're making sure that it's always at that point. Now, as soon as it reaches your shoulder length, right around here, you notice that the center point itself is already on my shoulder. If I turn it, it is in perfect position to just keep on rolling. So now, as soon as you are doing your cheat death, as it's falling, when it hits that sweet spot, that shoulder spot, all you need to do is just lightly turn it with your hand. The hand that you're holding, and it will go ahead and complete itself. That's how you do cheat death. Now the second thing that we went over in intermediate class was doing a duck roll. I guess that's the name we're calling it now, a duck roll. Essentially what that is that you roll it down your arm, duck away, and continue onward. Now, how you get into that? Again, from a cheat roll. Rather than just simply removing your arm, instead you are going to speed up the staff. You are actually going to pull back the staff using your arm. You're going to create more friction on that side, and that is going to make a difference. As far as speeds, it's going to make it turn to one way. Now, you want to pull the arm that you want the dragon staff to be traveling on. I'm right-handed, so I prefer to go down this hand. So I'm going to move away this hand, much faster with a little more friction. So pull, and there it goes. And all you gotta do is just set it up at that point. So again, pull, roll it up on your opposite hand, because that'll allow you to set it up. You actually grab it to make it a little slower. You pull, right, create some distance, and now before it falls off this hand, you just kind of just put your hand there, and it's going to come down. When you get to the ducking part, make sure to go lower than what you think you're going to do. You want to roll on your shoulder blades, not on your neck. As well, make sure that when you are doing this, keep a circle. The initial spin of this is to help you along this circle path. If you spin it too hard, you'll hit yourself in the face. If you spin it too slowly, it will fall off your back. So give that a gauge to yourself. Try and keep it slightly elevated to help maintain the current speed, but do not stick your hand completely up. Other than that, yeah, I mean that really would be it, I guess. Yeah, you know, it's honestly such a huge pleasure to come to Wildfire and teach you guys. I love it. I've been doing this now for about 2 years, and this has been probably the most enjoyable experience I've ever had. So please come, please let me teach you. We do other cool things here. Multitude of props, as well as fire eating, fire breathing, which if you come, I'll also teach you that. But you gotta come here to do that. I ain't gonna show that on the internet. So yeah, guys, come and have fun.